Named after the largest tributary of the Hudson River, the Mohawk-type locomotive 3001 is one of two remaining mainline New York Central steam locomotives left in the world. Upon a successful overhaul, the 3001 can be the first and only Central steam locomotive to operate in over 60 years. Fine-tuned for high-speed passenger train service, but constructed with enough horsepower to handle nearly any freight train they could throw at it, the Mohawks were the beating heart of the Great Lakes region. They were fast, economical, handsomely designed, and closely resembled the railroad's famous Hudson-type engines. The Mohawk design was so popular, the railroad employed 600 of them on their roster, making them the most frequently observed iron horse on the main line until the end of the steam era. But first, we must embark on a sustained and successful fundraising effort necessary to raise over $4 million to overhaul 3001. Upon hitting important funding milestones and completing the restoration of the locomotive, 3001 will become the first New York Central steam locomotive to operate in 67 years.
Timeless, they were built sleek and fast, streamlined for the future and fueled by the past. They were tall as iron giants, cloaked in their steel shrouds, like chariots from the future, arriving on misty clouds. New York Central, rail and machine, fire, smoke and steam. New York Central, ghosts of the rails. From New York to Chicago, traveling along the rails, you could smell the history in the air with each breath that you'd inhale. Like a noble knight of olden days with his armor and his shield, and 400,000 pounds of iron, chrome, and steel. New York Central, rail and machine, fire, smoke, and steam. New York Central, ghosts of the rails. With miles of cars behind them, faster than ever before, the 20th Century Limited and the majestic Commodore. I remember the mighty Mercury like it was yesterday, the train of tomorrow, dressed in gleaming gray. New York Central, rail and machine, fire, smoke, and steam. New York Central, ghosts of the rails. New York Central, rail and machine,